Yo, we live? Yo, okay. What is up, guys? I am back. I guess I'm back to streaming. Um, what's up, guys? What's up? I guess I'm back on streaming. I got a message to the boys. Uh, yeah, I got broken up today again. Same girl, with the woman I love. The woman I love left me again. I didn't expect that she would, but she did. You know, I really thought that we could work things out, but I don't know. Last time she left me, I was confused and hurt, and sad, and but this time like I get it. You know, I don't want to say anything here that would mess up my chances of getting back with her, because hopefully, you know, she'll find it in her to forgive me, but she broke me, guys. She left me again. Um, this was a situation too where it could have been easily avoided, given given I did what I did, and nothing could change that. But um, nothing will change what I did. And I feel bad for what I did, right? But oh, but I feel bad for what I did, right? And what I did could have easily been avoided, right? If she would have done this and that, the whole thing could have been avoided. But for me to let it get to that point is something that she broke up with me in the first place because I let it get to that point, right? But it's just something that I hoped in our newfound relationship that we would work on it whenever we fight, so then we don't have to get it to the point for either of us, right? And she promised me that too, that we will work on it when we fight. So yeah, this morning, I guess it's not this morning. It's just that everything I do for her, everything I do is like out of consideration for her, because I love her so much, and I'm actually such a caring person. I feel so bad. Okay, so it all happened because she went to the parade in DC, right? And she lost her home keys. She couldn't go home last night. And thank God I waited outside of her house for her to go inside, because I noticed that she didn't go inside. She walked back in, and then I offered her a place to stay at my house, to spend the night. On the way to my house last night, the game plan was, okay, like wake up, we wake up early, we go to her house, grab her copy of her keys, with whoever's home, and grab their keys, make a copy of that, give the keys back,
Secure
and
the
eat some
objective.
dinner today, right? But yeah, so that was our
Hostiles
plan,
have the
get some
hard
dinner,
point.
and then we got home, went to bed. By the time I woke up, I guess it's how I said it, but like, with that ticked her off, what started this whole thing.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Yeah, I guess how I said it was like this. It's like, I didn't mean to come off as mean or as rude, but I guess how I said it really ticked her off. I
Hardpoint
said,
active.
hey,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
hey, let's get up. I said, hey, let's get up. You know, we have things to do. I haven't cleaned my room since Friday. I've been meaning to. I have things to do. You know, you have things to do. Let's do your things first. So, and then since I said that, like, she got up, you know, and I could just tell, like, the vibe, the energy was off from there. She went to the bathroom.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles attached to hardpoint.
And then she went to the bathroom. I tried to go check in on her because I felt like something was off. Right?
Hardpoint located.
Oh my god, this is so hard to play and concentrate and tell a story at the same time. I'm not gonna lie.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles on the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Yeah, so basically she got upset from what I said, and
Hardpoint is secure.
Okay then. So then
Hostiles on the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
She got prepared and everything, and when she went out, she started to change, and I was like, oh, like,
Hardpoint active.
and
Hardpoint locked down.
and she was like, yeah, we have stuff to do. Like, we have stuff to do. I was like, yeah, you're right. Basically,
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
you know, I got it from
Hardpoint is
bed,
secure.
and, you know, like, before that, you know, I was a little bit,
Hostiles have the
you know,
hardpoint.
when she got out, it was changing. I was like,
Hardpoint locked
it
down.
was just like 5 minutes, like, because I just woke up, you know, I just need a little bit, I just need to hold my baby girl for a little bit, right?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
And I hold her, and, or I don't hold her, but, you know, I'm telling her, like, can we cuddle for a little bit, can we cuddle for a little bit? And then she's like, no, come on, we got stuff to do. Yeah, so I get up, and I'm like, alright, well, can we have a hug? Right? And then, can we
Hardpoint located.
at least have a hug? And then she, you know, I'm leaning in for a hug, and she, like, pushes me off, just pushing me away. I'm trying to lean in for a hug. You know, she pushes
Hardpoint
me
is
off,
active.
and,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
and, you know, like, all I wanted was a hug. And then at this point, like, I'm like, alright, well, she doesn't want a hug, whatever. I get ready. I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, you know, I'm still in my undies. Come out, you know, and I come to my bedroom, and I realize she's not there. And I look downstairs, and I realize her shoes aren't even on. And, you know, we had a fight before, where, you know, she basically just goes missing, and it just makes me, you know, it makes me, like, I get, you know, the feeling of loss when, like, you know, like, this, it's just, I can't explain it, like, I just feel like, you know, like, I lost her, like she died,
Hardpoint
you know,
identified.
like, feeling like you just lost someone, right, and, right, she's done it before,
Hardpoint is secure.
and, you know, and I keep
Hardpoint
told her
active.
before, like, it's so easy
Hostiles
for her
have
to do
captured
it,
the
like, why does
hardpoint.
she do it, and she's promised me that she'll try to work on that, and she won't ever do it again, but
The
today
fuck's
she did
going
it
on
again.
out there? Tighten up and
And
show
you know, I
some
didn't see her in
spine.
my house, so I got dressed quickly. I put on shorts, put on this hoodie. I ran outside, you know, I ran outside, and then I was running towards my car. I saw her. She was in the passenger seat of my car. Okay. And I got in the car and I started freaking out. I was, you know, telling her why she did that, just telling her, like, why would she, you know, go in the car and just basically disappear, like, 'cause she knows, like, how I feel about that, right? And you know, like,
Hardpoint
as
located.
anxiety was penting up, I realized I left my door open at home, so I circled around in front of my house and closed the
Hardpoint locked
door.
down.
I close the door, I come back out, and I realize
Hard point is active.
she's upset.
Hostiles have the hard point.
You know, to try, and I beg her to tell me what's wrong, you know, because I just want to know what's wrong with her. And I understand, you know, some people just need their space, right? Like, some people
Damn it, they must have hacked our comms. Go dark. We'll pick you up
Really,
later.
Marshall, these are your best.
Like, we woke up, you know, because we had a mission, right? And we had things to do, so, like, I didn't mean to come off as mean. The way I said it was basically, oh, let's wake up, you know, let's you said we were supposed to wake up, like, but anyways, fast forward, you know, I'm starting to drive to her house because she needs, you know, to get her keys. On the way, a couple of her keys, but on the way to her house, you know, I was, you know, she was just quiet the whole time, just quiet, right? The first beginning of the ride, and I kept telling her, you know, hey, what's wrong? Like, you know, what's wrong? Like, why aren't you talking? Like, just tell me, please, what's wrong, right? And then, you know, I was like, and then, you know, at this point, I was getting a little bit frustrated because I'm not mad. I'm never mad at her, okay? She always thinks that I'm mad at her, and I'm never mad at her, okay? I'm never mad at her. I'm always just mad at the situation, right? And I'm not mad at her, but I was just frustrated because she wouldn't tell me. I'm mad at the point that she wouldn't tell me, at the fact that she wouldn't tell me what was going on, like why she wouldn't talk, right? And that really made me upset. And, you know, first I was upset. Oh, I missed the part where when I got in my car, right? When I shut the door and got back to my house, or back out from my house and got to my car, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. And I feel so bad about this, but you know, we slept late, you know, and I'm just so cranky sometimes when we wake up late, when I wake up late, and I feel bad, but there's no excuse. Anyways, so I went in the car, right, because she, like, left and everything, and I yelled at her. I said, don't you ever do that again. Like, I wasn't trying to be mean. It's just, I yelled like that because I was scared, because, you know, because she's done it before, and it's just scary. Like, I shouldn't have yelled like her, and I didn't want to seem controlling. The last person I want to be is controlling, but I was just scared. Like I yelled out of fear. I wasn't angry at all. I was just scared. And then, and then we got in the car, we started driving off, and yeah, like, I was basically being a bitch, you know, she was quiet, you know, just begging her to just talk to me, you know, and I was telling her, like, you know, and then I was upset, like, I was like, wow, like, I was basically telling her, like, why can't she talk to me? Like, I'm doing so good, like, I'm being such a good boyfriend, like, I've done so much good, like, and I'm telling her, like, you know, like, I've done everything I do is for her, is for you. Like, for example, like, I stayed outside of her house to make sure she would go inside. She didn't have her keys. I offered my place to stay, okay, and then we had a game plan, and then I offered to have the opportunity to make a copy of her keys, right? And I kind of just made that point, like, why can't you, you know, see the good I'm doing here? Like, why are you upset if I'm doing a good thing here for you? Like, what's the problem, right? And then I made it worse by just kept going on and on about saying, like, why, you know, she couldn't, you know, I just kept making it a problem about, like, making it out, like, I'm like, why she couldn't, you know, pretty much, you know, like see that I'm trying to do good for her, you know, and yeah, and I know like it doesn't help, you know, when you know she's upset and doesn't want to talk, and I keep poking her and poking her and poking her because that's just keep pushing her, and I realize what I've done now, and I feel so bad that because I kept, you know, poking her, asking her why. I feel so bad that I did that, but you know, it really does frustrate me when I don't know what's going on in her mind, and that's the part where I kind of tipped over to the bullying point. Um, you know, because I said that all those things, and then you know I said, you know, if it's so, you know, and I was asking her, like telling her like why is it so easy for her to leave, like you know how it makes me feel, like you know things like that, and then I said if it's easy for you to leave, uh you know, one then just leave, and I shouldn't have said that. That's the part that I fucking regret saying, seriously. That's the part I said out of anger, not frustration, you know. um Everything I said about, you know, like her, you know, leaving so easily, or you know, why, if is it so, why is it so, I guess, easy for her to leave, and why, you know, she couldn't talk to me at the time, and you know that frustrated me because it frustrates me when she's upset. I'm never upset at her, it's just her frustration when she's frustrated. It, you know, it frustrates me when she doesn't tell me what's up, because I care about my baby, I care about her, you know, and I see my whole life with her, so I really do hope and pray to God that she opens up to me about these things right then and there, so then things don't have to escalate the way things did. Um, but I made it a bigger problem. So after I said that, right, out of anger, um, after I said that out of anger, she, uh, after a while, she said, you know what, just drop me out. Just drop me out the car while we were 10 minutes away. And to me, you know, if I would have dropped her off the car, we would have been done, like broken up right then and there. Like that wasn't the right thing to do. I still believe dropping her off right then and there wasn't the right thing to do. You know, the best thing, you know, like respectfully, like we're 10 minutes away. Like I just, you know, just let me drop you off. You're 10 minutes away. Like, you know, it's the right thing to do. But you know, after she got just wanted to get, she said that I, you know, that got me, you know, even more upset, right? And I got even more upset, and after she said that, and I started to tweak, and I was just like, pretty much repeating myself, but you know, in an even more an emotional state, like why is it so easy for you to leave, you know, like why, and just got super emotional, and her seeing me overreact, you know, and it being in that emotional state really freaked her out. It scared her. um and she, you know, at that point she was really wanting to get out the car, she was reaching for the door, you know, she would even be willing to get out the car if it was moving, and you know, and every time the car stops, she would try to get out. Like I really didn't want to cause a scene or anything, because we were so close to her house. And I just, you know, I was just gonna drop her off. It was right there, you know. Um, she wanted me to drop her off in the first place, and that's what I wanted to do. You know, what I really wanted to do was, um, and what I thought was right was to, you know, get her stuff situated first so that we can go to my house, or so, you know, after we hang out, so then I could do my thing. um but anyways, we get to her. So yeah, on the way home, she's like trying to like, she's like, you know, trying to get out the car. You know, um, I'm trying to protect her, trying to, trying her to not like hurting ourselves. Um, we're trying not to like escalate things, or trying to, not make a scene, or trying to make things worse. You know, um, but her reaction, and my overreaction, with me, I was seeing her like that, before she got super emotional, was that um, I was getting super emotional, right? And I was basically telling her, like, why, like repeating myself, like why she couldn't tell me how she was, like why she didn't tell me how she feels. Why is it easy for her to leave? Like why? Because I care for her so fucking deeply. You guys have no idea how much I love this woman. No idea how much I fucking care for her. Like, she's the only person that exists in my mind, and I care so much for her. And I only, even right now, I want to call her, but I can't. She's blocked me on everything, guys. And this is my message to you guys. If a girl blocks you on everything, that means it's done. There's no chance. No chance. Right? But anyways, as I'm driving her home, um, as we're getting closer and closer to her house, she threatens to call the police on me. She's like, if you don't let me out of the car right now, I'm gonna call the police. But let me get to that part, okay? Before that, guys, while I was having my overreaction, I started banging the center console of my car, based like this. Why? I'll say, why can't you? I was screaming, like yelling, why can't you? Why is it so easy for you to leave? Why is it so easy for you to leave? Why can't we talk it over? Why can't we get through this? Why can't, we just talk it out, right? And then I was just saying why, and she kept getting more and more scared. And then I punched my rearview mirror, and it broke off, bro. It's fixed now. I fixed it now. It's good. I fixed it back together, but I broke my windshield, and I drive a Tesla, so that shit's gonna be expensive. But other than that, my rearview mirror is good. But shit, like for a girl, like guys, that scared the fuck out of her. That is so scary for her to see. Like I terrorized her. That's why at that point she was kicking, screaming to get out the car, right, and threatening to call the police on me. And then we get to the corner by her house, and she's saying, "Oh my, like drop me off right here, right now. I'm gonna call the police. Drop me off," because like, she got a sense that her dad might have been outside. Okay, and we get in front of her house. We're talking for a little bit, and I'm trying to calm her down, and I'm like, okay, like talk to me when you feel better, please. I just want to know why you felt this way this morning. Please, like talk to me. You can please just talk to me. And then, with her frustrations, my frustrations, we both get out the car. I chase her. We're across the street in front of her house, right? And I'm in front of her, trying to block her from running inside. And I'm just trying to talk to her, like just trying to talk, right? I'm just saying, hey, like, when you calm down, please talk to me. Please talk to me when you feel better. Please, I'm begging her to talk to me. Because at some point in the car, I said, because if she leaves and I drop her off right now, then we're broken up. And she said, oh, we're already broken up because of what I did, because of my overreaction, right? So I'm in front of her house telling her, hey, like, and she's trying to like get past me. I'm like, yo, like, just please talk to me. Just talk to me, please. And then I'm begging her for a hug, one last hug, right? She doesn't hug me, and then I let her go. And I'm telling her as she's walking away, please talk to me when you feel better. Please talk to me when you feel better. And then I ended off with, and this was an angry part of me where I should have said as well. And I said this out of anger. I said, you made me like this. You did this to me. I'm like this because of you. You did this to me. Right? And then I got in my car, calmed down for a little bit. You know, and then I kind of circled, you know, drive your house, did a drive-by, and while this was going down, mind you, when I was in front of, like, when she was trying to get inside the house, her dad was outside her house just watching, right? And she was and when she got an opportunity to talk to her dad, she was talking to him for a while. So I circled around, you know, did a drive-by, and they were still talking outside. And yeah, they were just talking outside for a while, and then I went home. And when I went home, I talked to my people about it. But yeah, and you know, I could have handled that situation a lot better. Honestly, we both have. I genuinely, you know, the first time, I genuinely think, like, this time, like, even though she blocked me, it's, you know, like, I need to give her space, and maybe she'll open back up to me. Maybe, guys, I don't know. No one really knows, right? The future. But I feel like this time we're both at fault, you know. But what I did was severely worse. You know, that doesn't change the fact that we both could have done things to change the outcome of the situation. You know, I don't, you know, like, for example, like, she could have just talked to me, right? Or tell me how she was. And none of this would have happened. Or just hugged me in the morning, you know, before I got ready. Or or didn't even run away. Like, none of it would have happened. But, you know, I'm at blame too for letting my emotions get to that point because of pent-up frustrations. And I feel bad for what I did, but, you know, I hope at the end of the day she comes to realize that she could have changed as well.
Capture all zones.
I did what I did. Yes, I did what I did. Yes, I did what I did.
You're an alpha.
You know, she did what she did as well for the outcome to be like that.
You're in zone A.
So both of us are equally in the wrong. You know, but my actions were worse.
Time's not on our side. Finish him.
But that doesn't mean, you know, when I get emotional, I should start hitting my things. I shouldn't have. You know, it's wrong. It's wrong of me to do that with my things. So I
Taking Bravo underway.
being in my belongings, but that's my responsibility. You know, it's something I have to pay for. If it's my property, I'm allowed to damage it, right? But doing that in front of the woman who I see myself having a future with is not okay. And to all the men
Enemies
out there,
contesting Bravo.
just be more patient. Just please be more patient. Okay, and if your girl's upset, you know,
Hostiles contesting
give
Bravo.
her space and time.
Take it Alpha. Enemies contesting
If you're
Alpha.
listening and you're watching right now, I'm sorry, okay? Before you go,
Hostiles contesting
I
A.
texted you. I'm about to read it here in a second.
Locking down Bravo. multiple zones. Good shit. Heads up, we're running out of lives. Houses are contested B. Hostile forces are contested Alpha. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. We ain't done yet.
I said when we woke up, and I said that, I didn't mean to come across as mean as all. It was meant for us to get up and lock in because I know we have stuff to do. And then when we got in the car, I had PTSD when you disappeared. And it made me upset. After that, when I was trying to make sure you were okay and I was asking what was wrong, I overreacted because you weren't talking to me. I shouldn't have overreacted. I did what I did because it makes me upset. I don't know what's going on with you. I feel really bad for hurting you when I could have handled things better. I hope you find it in your
Control.
baby.
Green light! Go, go,
That's what I
go!
said, guys. And Larab, if you're watching this, please forgive me. You know, at the end of the day,
Losing A.
this could have been avoided.
Losing B.
If we would have just talked to each other. Like we promised. You know, lately I feel like I've been going through, I've been following on my promises. And I don't know if you have been on yours.
Bravo,
That's
lost.
what hurts me the most. That's what's frustrating.
We're losing Alpha.
That's why I've been like that.
We're defending Alpha. Losing A. We're losing Alpha.
I feel so bad for what I did, guys. Like, I can't even play straight. I'm still doing better than my teammates.
We're contesting Alpha. Losing A. Watch your back. We're low on lives. Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit
I don't
down.
know if I could be honest with you.
The enemy's low on lives. We're losing Alpha. We're contesting A. Losing A. We're losing Alpha. Shit, we're out of lives. One hostile left. Take that asshole down. They may be assholes, but they ain't
Larab,
cowards.
I love you.
Get
okay?
ready for a fight.
I'm sorry about earlier. I'm sorry about what you saw. You don't bring the worst out of me. You don't.
Control. Another day in paradise, Black Ops. You're an Alpha. Take it Alpha. MTC's in the red. It's now or never. You're a C. Take it A. Enemies are contesting A. Enemies contesting Alpha. You're in Zone A. Take it A. You're an Alpha. Heads up, we're running out of lives. You're in Zone A. Not good enough, Black Ops. Find another way.
Did you get a girl back that blocked you, bro?
Control. Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones. Losing A. We're gearing up for a final push. Hope you left some in the tank. We're losing Alpha. We're defending A. Losing A. Losing Bravo. B. Watch your back, we're low on lives. Losing Bravo. We're defending Bravo. The enemy's low on lives. We're defending Alpha. They're taking multiple zones. Losing B. We're defending B. Losing A. We're losing multiple zones. We're contesting Alpha. We lost A. No more lives. Don't get sloppy. Losing B. Only one enemy standing. Find him. End him. Losing Bravo.
Oh my god.
We're contesting Bravo. Control. Take all enemy zones.
I like these Ninja Turtle guys.
Take it out. Taking B. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Taking multiple zones. Hostiles are contesting B. Locking down Bravo. We're taking multiple zones. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Hostiles contesting Bravo. Enemies contesting Bravo. Time's not on our side. Finish him. Secure B. Hostiles are contesting B. Capture multiple zones. up! We're running out of lives!
Yeah?
ลองดูหน่อยแต่ว่าอยู่ขึ้นเดี๋ยวว่า
Okay, well. I'm just trying to get my mind off.
Taking A. Taking multiple zones. Enemies are contesting Zone B. We're taking multiple zones. Securing Alpha. Taking B. Hostiles contesting Bravo. The enemy's low on lives. Enemies contesting Bravo. Capture multiple zones. B secured. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. Shit, we're out of lives. Squad couldn't handle the heat. It's all on you now. Securing Zone A. All operators to your nearest CCP. We just got our asses
Have a good one,
handed to
guys.
us.